the city of Los Angeles and around Los Angeles County, who I would like for them to share a few words with you. Tonight, we have with us from the city of Los Angeles, our council member in the 2nd District, Mr. Paul Krikorian. Thank you for being with us today. From the District 13, who also has Little Armenia within this district, we have a representative who has been fighting diligently for the Armenian community and for the recognition of the Armenian genocide. We have Councilmember Mitch Farrell. Now, we have the district of Little Armenia, but we also have the city of Little Armenia. And from Glendale, California, we have the mayor of the city of Glendale, Mr. Zadeh Sinanian. Following our brief message, we will have with us, through video broadcast, a message from our own council member, Congressman Adam Schiff, and we will display that shortly after. Councilman O'Farrell, I would like to extend the opportunity to address the audience here today. Thank you very much for your hard work in Little Armenia and in East Hollywood, a historic part of the immigrant Armenian American community.
Thank you, David. Thank you so much. Buddy, you gotta go. Good evening. It's really great to be here. Thank you. I am so excited to participate in this momentous occasion this year, the commemoration of the 100-year anniversary of the genocide, the beginning of the genocide from 1915. Just even taking in this exhibit just a little bit reminds me that this is the best time of all, that a genocide anywhere in the world is a genocide everywhere in the world. And we need to recognize that and do all that we can through exhibits like this and these types of panel discussions to bring greater awareness so we can do something about this. Just real briefly, I invite everyone to join us in the March for Justice on April 24th. We'll be dedicating the Armenian Genocide Memorial Square at Hollywood and Western to the city of Los Angeles. So again, thank you for having me here, David. It's just great to be here. Enjoy the panel conversation. Thank you.
Councilman Krikorian, you've been a long-time representing us formerly in the State Assembly and now in the city of Los Angeles.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. It's an honor to be here tonight. And the part that Councilmember O'Farrell did not mention is that we are in his district right now. He's also the representative of the Ararat. And on April 23rd at City Hall, Mayor Garcetti and myself and our colleagues on the council will be planning of City Hall of Los Angeles. And we will be planting 99 other pomegranate trees throughout the entire city of Los Angeles, in every council district of Los Angeles, as a lasting, living symbol of the Armenian people and our survival of the genocide. And there will be a variety of other events that I know, David, I don't have time to go into. But I do want to just say this. When we come into a hall like this and we see these horrible graphic images and we grieve over the loss of so many during the genocide, and we grieve over it as though it happened yesterday. And the passage of time doesn't seem like much when we reflect upon the loss that our people have suffered. But I want to remind you of this too. When we come into a place like Homenetmen Ararat, and we see these young people marching in with the flags of the United States of America, and the flag of Hayastan, and the flag of Artsakh, and standing here before us, we know that the genocide against the Armenians was a failure. And we know that the Armenian people continue to survive. When we see the young people coming in here who are served by Homenetmen Ararat, young people who are sound of mind and strong of body because of what they get here, when we see these young scouts who carry on the traditions and the values of the Armenian people, when we as activists, stand up for justice and insist upon recognition, when all of those things happen, we know that the Armenian genocide was a failure, and that the Armenian people, even after 100 years, can declare their victory over death, their victory over evil, their victory over this horror that happened 100 years ago. Thank you very much.
Mayor Sikandi, the mayor representing the city of Glendale.
Thank you. I want to stand up also. It's easier to speak this way. Just a little house rules. Our newly elected, not yet sworn in council member Vartan Harpetyan is in the house. And our planning commissioner Greg Astorian is also in the back. So, I'm a grandson of a genocide survivor on both sides. We often refer to 1915 to 1923 as the beginning or the beginning and the end of genocide. In reality, we know that the massacres started much earlier on. The Armenian nation was subjected to a horrible massacre, especially in the heartland, in the Mush, Erzurum, Van area in the 1890s, and Samsun also. My maternal side of the family are from Mush, and they're survivors of that first massacre. I take this very personally. I think it's unfortunately, a well-known fact at this point. And I take it personally not because just because it happened. I take it very seriously personally because it happened. And no one said, I'm sorry for it. No one has apologized. Our wounds are very deep. We try to strike a balance in our genocide commemoration events, not to grieve over them, but to showcase the achievements that we've made since the genocide. We have achieved a lot. We've done a lot. We have a lot to be proud of. For a small nation that was almost wiped out 100 years ago, we have done some incredible things and have really made a contribution to human civilization and humanity over the last 100 years. But the struggle goes on. It's a daily struggle. Just 2 days ago, our Secretary of State, Hillary Clinton, was out there making some shameful comments about how it's not really necessary to be engaging in resolutions or legislation that somehow recognize the genocide in Congress, that Turkey's an ally. Just 3 days ago, a Turkish journalist that's usually considered to be a more liberal journalist wrote an article in one of the Middle Eastern newspapers explaining to the Islamic world, and the title of the newspaper was, "Why What happened to Armenians happened in 1915," as if there can be an excuse. So killing Armenians is excusable, it's explainable. And the reason this is happening today is because we have not achieved full recognition of the Armenian genocide. The perpetrators have not been punished. And a criminal that hasn't been punished is prone to do it again.